Hey there everyone! First of all, I'd like to apologize for a few things. First is for looking like garbage today. You see, the reason that I look like garbage is because I am, in fact, literal human garbage who decided to stay up until all hours of the morning playing Fire Emblem Revelations instead of going to bed at a normal and decent hour. Secondly, I'd like to apologize for the ridiculous amount of construction noise you're going to hear in this video. You see, there's a construction crew outside my window building a new pool, and as much as I'd like to open up the window and tell them to shove it where the sun don't shine, that's just not gonna happen. So I hope you like jackhammer noises and subpar early 2000 radio stations, because that's what we're in for today. I'm gonna start by saying that I'm not going to be explaining what a waifu or a husbando is today. If you clicked on this video without knowing what a waifu or a husbando is, you're probably already confused, and this video probably isn't for you in the first place. I'm not really sure why you're here, unless it's to look at my face, in which case, you can stay. But you're gonna be confused for, like, the whole thing. Also, we're gonna be talking about a lot of fictional characters that you probably don't care about. With that being said, this is also not a video to bash on waifus, or having waifus, or particular waifus, etc, etc, etc. This video is not condemning waifus in any way. Have as many waifus as you want. Have whatever waifus you want. Same goes for husbandos. Have whatever you want, like whatever you want, do whatever you want. This video is more of just a collaboration of my personal observations I've noticed throughout my years in the anime, gaming, convention, internet, social media experience. So what is the problem with waifus, you may ask? For me, it's very simple and it's very specific. It's not so much a problem so much as something that I just don't understand personally. And that's the fact that most of the traits that people attribute to their ideal fictional waifus or husbandos aren't traits that would appeal to people in real life and would get on people's nerves very quickly if they were to encounter those traits on a real person. To illustrate my point, I'm going to be looking at some examples of some common waifu stereotypes that seem to be some of the most popular character types for people to fictionally wife or husband. Let's start with the waifus. Number 1. The shy, timid, blushy waifu. Now, I'm not saying it's bad to be shy or timid or whatever. I'm not saying it's bad to like shy girls either. But growing up, all around me, guys seem to be obsessed, and they still are, with this sort of idea of these fictional girls who are very soft and quiet and soft-spoken and blush when they're spoken to and get flustered and faint when they talk to an attractive person or someone they have a crush on. Which really messed me up because A, I wasn't shy or soft-spoken, shocker, but I felt like I needed to be desirable to these guys in my inner circle. The girls who I knew also felt that they needed to be that way to be appealing to other people. B, the other reason being, every single shy or timid girl I've ever encountered in real life doesn't act like that. They're not cute, delicate little flowers that tremble whenever spoken to, and they don't speak in tones that are barely above an audible whisper. That's not what being shy or socially anxious actually looks like. Being shy or socially anxious looks like a girl standing on the edge of the room who's extremely uncomfortable and wants to go home and won't stop looking at her phone or the floor all evening because she doesn't like interacting with people. It's someone who gets sweaty and has an uncontrollable heart rate when they're forced to interact with people in a social setting. That's what being socially awkward and being socially anxious and shy and timid is like. It's terrifying for those people to have to interact with other people. It's not a cute, fluttery, blushy-cheeked, bright-eyed, innocent experience. It's just kind of inconvenient. There's nothing wrong with being shy or introverted, but not all shy, introverted people are these cute, soft-spoken little angels that they're portrayed to be. It's kind of a weird stereotype, and it's frankly inaccurate. Number 2, it's not like I like you or anything. I just want to talk about the tsundere waifu. This one really hits home for me because for most of my life, I was the proverbial tsundere, and I still am. However, I tried to force myself into the shy, quiet waifu mold because that's what I thought was the only way to get people to like me. The problem with the tsundere waifu trope is one that I can speak about from experience. The idea of an outspoken, loud, sarcastic, and emotionally guarded girl with a heart of gold who actually really cares for you rarely has a happy ending. I know because that describes most of my life up until this very moment. The reason it doesn't work out is, ding ding ding, people don't like being around people that they think hate them. And rarely, if ever, is anyone ever actually in a situation where they come across someone that they assume hates everyone, and they think to themselves, I'm gonna stick around. This might get better. I bet they actually like me and this is gonna pay off in the long run. No, they peace out. Bye, Felicia. Everybody wants a tsundere waifu, but nobody wants to deal with a tsundere. And finally, our last waifu. Don't ever leave me, or I'll kill you. This one doesn't really need an explanation. Nobody, and I sincerely believe nobody, actually wants a partner who threatens to kill everyone that you interact with. Jealousy isn't cute. A girlfriend who goes through your phone while you're sleeping and texts all of the people that you've had contact with in the last 48 hours that they're going to kill them isn't cute. Someone who you're afraid constantly might kill you if you try to leave them isn't cute. That is an abusive relationship. People try to escape from those in real life. As an added bonus, since this video is supposed to be about waifus, I'm gonna go over one important husbando trope as well. So I'm only gonna talk about this one. The dark, brooding, and generally creepy or evil husbando. I can't say anything. I really can't. Up until this point in my life when my tastes have finally refined. My general husbando theme was bloodthirsty bad boys who would probably, if not definitely, try to kill me. I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, I do, because obviously at one point that was my type of husbando too, but I think it's a pretty realistic assumption to make that someone who is either constantly trying to kill you or other people and or also wants nothing to do with you as a human being, is not someone you would enjoy spending the rest of your life with. Alright, so like I said, this wasn't a video meant to bash on anyone's husbando or waifu, or their preference in husbando or waifu. You don't have to justify your fictional character crushes to me. You don't have to like the same things in real life that you do in fantasy. And that's your prerogative. I just wanted to share some thoughts that I've had over the years while observing other people's preferences in fictional life partners. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to my harem of Fire Emblem husbandos. Thanks for watching, and have a lovely day!